Eating disorders, a glimpse of what they are in the stories they tell. What is an eating disorder? A psychological disorder characterized by abnormal or disturbed eating habits, such as anorexia nervosa, bulimia nervosa, binge eating disorder. Anorexia nervosa. What is anorexia? Characterized by self-starvation and excessive weight loss, this can lead to very serious health problems, and it can be life-threatening. Symptoms: obsessive fear over gaining weight, self-esteem heavily relied on body image, and inadequate food intake leading to unhealthy weight, underweight. Faces of anorexia and their story. Kate Winslet, Lady Gaga, Ashley Simpson, and Zoe Kravitz have all been victims of anorexia. Kate Winslet. The British actress Kate Winslet is most known for her Titanic role, has admitted to struggling with eating disorders, and Kate is honest and outspoken about her lifelong weight problems. My uncle is a chef. My mother is a fantastic cook. We are all big eaters. It was kind of unavoidable. In high school, she said she was a bit heavier and classmates called her blubber. The criticisms led to depression and eating disorders. Today, Kate Winslet is healthy. She loves her body and her curves and refuses to play the super skinny game. I'm happy with the way I am. I'm not like American film stars. I'm naturally curvy. This is me, like it or lump it. People think that if a woman isn't rail thin, there must be something wrong with her. It's such nonsense. Lady Gaga. A famous pop star from the 2000s has talked about her struggles with anorexia and bulimia at the beginning of her career when she was only 15. Ashley Simpson, singer and sister of Jessica Simpson, has publicly admitted that she battled with an eating disorder during her preteen years. Quote, I was around a lot of girls with eating disorders, so it was very common. Zoe Kravitz, the daughter of Lenny Kravitz and became a natural actress, has revealed she was a victim of the crippling eating disorder between the ages of 13 and 17 because she felt frustrated about her looks. She admitted, I was bulimic and anorexic in high school. I felt as though food had this power over me. Instead of looking at food the way you should, to be thankful that it nourishes your body, it becomes an enemy in some strange way, which is a really sad thing, and it's a lot of anger. The 26-year-old daughter of Lenny Kravitz, Lisa Bonet, explained that the illness began when she started comparing herself to models, which made her feel like the odd one out. She said, I was mad that I didn't look like the girls in the magazines, and I was torturing myself. I didn't feel attractive. However, as I got older, I managed to overcome my issues with food and decided I wanted to respect my body, which is why she now ensures she always eats well. It got to the point that she had to make the decision for herself that she would stop. You have to want to be done. Bulimia nervosa. What is bulimia nervosa? A cycle of binge eating and compensatory behaviors such as self-induced vomiting. This can also lead to serious health risks and could be life-threatening. Consumptions of large amounts of food intake, frequent trips to the restroom after meals, and excessive exercising regardless of fatigue, illness, or injury. These are the faces of bulimia and their story. Kelly Clarkson, Jane Fonda, Demi Lovato, and Katie Couric. Couric is a famous talk show host and disclosed that she had her own struggles with bulimia. I wrestled with bulimia all through college and for 2 years after that, she said, describing the guilt that she felt after eating a single cookie or chewing a stick of gum that wasn't sugar-free. It began, she said, when she learned she had been turned down by the college she most wanted to attend. Couric was a likely candidate for an eating disorder. Like a lot of women, I was struggling with my body image and feeling like I wasn't good enough or attractive enough or thin enough. She termed her figure at the time as curvy and not culturally ideal, which identified as 5'8", weighing 115 pounds. It can be so difficult to embrace the body that you have if it doesn't fit with the ideal. Women get praised for being super thin, so you keep striving to be that way. She said her disorder ebbed and flowed through the years. Some periods were worse than others. When I was binging and purging a lot, she said I would have a piece of gum that wasn't sugarless and then say, "Oh, I've been bad." And then I'd feel so terrible, and I would eat and throw up. It was awful. But what I'm describing is something many people have gone through and are going through. It's so damaging both psychologically and physically. Demi Lovato, actress and singer from the Disney Channel, has opened up about her eating disorders and often wrote about it in 17 magazine. Jane Fonda, an award-winning actress, revealed several years ago that she had been a secret bulimic since the age of 12 and struggled with anorexia and bulimia for 30 years. Jane became one of the first Hollywood actresses to break the silence about anorexia and bulimia. In her first biography, My Life So Far, Jane honestly talks about her 30-year battle with eating disorders and has raised awareness through a campaign about anorexia and bulimia. Kelly Clarkson, the American Idol winner of Season 1, struggled with bulimia for 6 months until friends discovered her secret and begged her to get help. Binge eating disorder. What is binge eating disorder? A cycle of uncontrollable eating of large amounts of food. The symptoms is a lack of self-control and eating in private setting with large amounts of food within any 2-hour period. The face of binge eating disorder and her story, Oprah Winfrey. Probably one of the people you would least expect. The most influential person on TV, Oprah Winfrey, who was raped at the age of 9 by her 19-year-old cousin and repeatedly sexually abused, struggled with binge eating disorder. Oprah, who said about her weight, "It's always been a struggle. I felt safer and more protected when I was heavy." Recovery is possible. There are many forms of health through programs, centers, and even others can help you, or anyone who is struggling to recover. Education is key. Go to www.nationaleatingdisorders.org/recovery.